What's going on, Dub Chasers? Today we are installing new coils on both the Mk6 and actually the Mk7 today. For the Mk6 we have the red top coils that are found on the Audi R8, and for the Mk7 we have the gray tops that are found on the Audi RS3. So the reason why we're upgrading the coils is not really for a performance boost. Really, you're not going to gain horsepower from doing this, but it does help with stability down the line if you want to add more horsepower. And both my and Vincent's plan for our cars is to eventually get a Pro Tune. So this will just help make the tuning process easier. And the stock coil packs have known to kind of fail under a higher horsepower than factory rated. So it's just a good little supplemental mod to help keep that. That's what I'm looking for. Keep that stability under high power, or higher than stock power. So should be a pretty easy job. Basically just pop out the old ones and pop in the new ones. We also did get new spark plugs. You didn't do any colder heat ranges, did you?
It's one heat range cooler.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I kept stock. So
There it is.
yeah, pretty easy job. You're already starting.
But now how do these come out? I wonder if they're just pull-outs.
I would assume so.
Well, I mean on mine there's like an actual bolt that holds it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright, so you just pulled the first one out of the Mk6.
First one out of the Mk6, there's a little bit of some type of oily lubricant residue. Can't tell if it's actually oil or not though. I know like when installing mine, it's a full rubber boot, so they put a little bit of anti-seize, like a very small amount of anti-seize on the edge, but I don't think this is anti-seize.
And since you went ahead and just got started, did you just...
Oh, so it's literally, so it's gonna be pressed in like this, and what I did was 2 fingers on this side, and then like 3 fingers, and it's literally just pull straight up. Do this the second one. Well, let me move. All right. 2 fingers there. Try to get as many fingers here, and straight up.
Nice.
Little bit more of that residue. Still the same smell. Not exactly sure what it is though.
Look down there. See the little sparky plugs.
Yep, that's right.
You can't focus, but yeah. Nice.
This one.
Get all those out, and then get out the spark plugs.
Yep. Number 3. A little bit of that residue again. And considering it's all in the same area, that's why I kind of think it's some type of lubricant or anti-seize, just so they don't get like stuck completely in there, because there is always the chance that these 2 parts can come separated. So this part will come off, and this part, this whole shaft will just stay in the coil area, and then you have to like pry it out.
Yeah, that's not good.
But thankfully, whoever did your car knew what they were doing. Yeah, because thankfully these came out really easy. Yep, same residue. I can't figure out what that smell is. It's something I haven't smelled before. Maybe it could be like burning anti-seize. I've never had the smell of burning anti-seize yet, so I guess that could be it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it definitely looks like some type of lubricant around these edges. Or actually, I'm not entirely sure.
So Vince right now is taking the spark plugs out. What size are they? Or are they? Oh.
That size. I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. I think it's a 5/8. 5/8, yeah.
Nice. They look decent for being used.
Yeah, they don't have any smell to them, which is good.
I was just telling Vincent this off cam, but I may have gotten these last summer when I took the car in for its 50,000.
50K.
So, but I already ordered the new ones.
Oops.
Oh well.
Oh well. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, thankfully this job is pretty darn easy.
Yeah, it's not like an intercooler.
No. I haven't been broke in a minute. That's the song he's playing.
Oh, thanks, DJ. So here's a closer look at the red tops going in the Mark 6. They are the factory ones that go in the Audi R8, so it's a pretty popular upgrade for people with GTIs that plan on modding them. However, it was a different route for Vincent since he has a Mark 7. I'll show you that one. Put it back in the bag already, but here says he went with the gray tops that go in the RS3.
Yeah, from what we saw, they weren't like, there's not specific red top versus gray top.
Yeah, so unlike with the Mark 6, there's like the gray tops that go in the RS3s, and there's also a red top upgrade. But that was, from what we found, it was literally just a cosmetic thing for an additional $50, and didn't really warrant that kind of expense for just coil packs. So we went with the gray tops.
So you have a little bit of oil in cylinder
3.
1?
That's 1.
No. 4. Top of my head, I'm not entirely sure what that could mean, but it's a small amount.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have you basically repeat what you just said about.
The washers on the spark plugs are one-time use pretty much, because if you show them a new one versus show them an old one, they're crush type, or some type of crush type.
So here is the old one. Let's see, it's pretty flat and crushed. Let's see if I can grab new one. It's more of a disc, like a frisbee shape. There's more curvature to it. So basically, they're like one-time use. So how I said earlier, like, oh, I probably didn't need spark plugs after we took them out. Like, you have to replace them.
It's like you technically do. You really should replace them each time, but I mean, you could probably get by without them, or without doing it in the event that somehow you have brand new spark plugs to begin with. But
just better this way. Also, I noticed that I was having some weird stuttering issues with the car. Oh, hello mosquito, just flew out of my intake. But thinking it might be the mass airflow sensor, but I did some cleaning and tightening up earlier this week, and we got some MAF cleaner that we're gonna go ahead and try on it. Should hopefully do the trick. I haven't really been noticing it stuttering all too much anymore.
Oh, really?
Since I tightened everything up. So yeah. Got all the spark plugs in.
Yep. So I'm torquing them down.
And what is the torque spec?
A lot of people have been saying 18, and then a lot of people have been saying like 22. So I'm going with 20 because we also have this long extension that we have to include.
Foot-pounds, right?
Yeah, 20. I'm going with 20 foot-pounds, so 240 inch-pounds.
Got it. So Vince is in the process of putting them back in, and he's putting just a little smidge of anti-seize.
Very light amount.
On the part where the coil
seats the cylinder head.
Yeah. And what's the reason for that? Just so it doesn't get...
Just so next time when you pull them out, they're not like...
sticky?
Yeah, not like they're stuck to it, like they somehow become one. But other than that, it's just pop them in.
Nice.
Very easy.
Alright. They're all in. Getting them all connected again.
Yep. Very light click you hear. Yep. Okay.
Nice.
Ta-da!
Now onto that one.
More or less, yeah.
Nice. Alright, so now we are on the Mark 7, which looks a tad bit different. There's these individual ground wires on each of the coils, which is a bit interesting. But other than that, it should be pretty straightforward. Undo the clips, undo the grounds, and then just pop them out. Right, mechanic?
Yes.
So the 7 is proving to be a little bit difficult, or more challenging than the 6, you have to get a special tool.
Well, I mean, for the 6, they have a special tool as well.
Oh, they do?
But it's just mine are more prone to ripping, so.
Oh.
I was like,
so
you know.
Get this little thing to screw in.
Not really screwing it. It goes into here, and then this little thing gets pushed in, so it expands and it grabs it.
Gotcha. And you can use that as leverage to pull it out?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, they have the same scent as yours. Weird, like, hot Play-Doh?
Maybe that's just the... Because you know how on the inside of mine and yours there's the little sprinkles of anise? It could be that.
Maybe. This one smells like glue.
Nice.
Less of the Play-Doh smell, more like the glue smell.
Wonder what number 3 is going to smell like.
Death. Like a toxic glue.
So we had Play-Doh, glue, toxic glue.
And the 4th is going to smell like Cheerios.
More of a Cinnamon Toast Crunch kind of guy.
True. Oh boy.
Your little magnetic light over there has like some sort of similar refresh rate as my camera. So it's getting like the shutter effect.
Oh, nice.
Like, notice right there. My finger's gonna be out of focus, but yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Nice. Closer to that number 2, just glue smell.
Gotcha. So Vincent went ahead and got the one heat range cooler or colder spark plugs. And what does that actually mean? Do you know?
No idea. But I suppose it's... I'm assuming that it's probably either closer or farther away from, like, the 2 points are probably closer or farther away.
Gotcha.
For some type of reason.
I'm sure someone will tell us in the comments.
That's true. I could always use the information. Yeah.
Torquing them down now?
Yep. 30 Newton meters. I don't know what that is in foot pounds, but in inch pounds it's 265.
Wouldn't you just divide it by 12?
Yes, but I can't do that off the top of my head.
Well, lucky for
Because I am May mechanic.
you, I have a calculator. Alright, so what was it?
265, wait. Yeah, 265 inch pounds.
Okay.
So then divide by 12.
That is like 22 foot pounds.
Yeah.
What was mine? Like 18 to 22?
Yeah.
Okay.
Son of... Come out, damn you. Oh. There you go.
Just gotta curse at it.
Just gotta damn it. Stay.
So we got 2 more?
Yes. No, 3 more.
2 more.
That was the first one. The last time. Because I'm an idiot. What else is new?
Nothing.
Okay, buddy.
Alright, now you get to push it down with no sort of feedback of whether it's in or not.
Zero feedback on these. Okay, I guess it's down. You know what we will do though? We will just start to thread these.
That's a good idea.
Just to make sure they're in line. Yep. Oh, real quick tip, while you're putting these in, it's really easy for them to get like stuck in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So a way to get around that is while you're tightening it, kind of jiggle the coil pack like around, and you'll like every once in a while hit a loose spot and you'll be able to tighten it a little bit more. Hit a loose spot, tighten a little more. Hit a loose spot, you know?
Huh. Pro mechanic tip.
Yep. There it is. Your lesson of the day.
All 4 of them are in. Just slapping on the little connector.
Now we gotta put back on these little guys.
And then the little grounds.
Other than that though, Shotty looking done.
She's looking all done. Sounds fine. Read the eco tip. Oh, it just
yeah, you
went away.
shut up. Ego tip is don't run your engine while in idle.
Yeah.
That's, what can I say to that? That's an eco tip I don't like.
Took you that long to think of that?
I was trying to think of something better, but I couldn't.
Alright, we're done.
We're done. Verdansk.
Verdansk. We did it.
It's done.
Coil packs and spark plugs are in on both the 7 and the 6. Pretty easy. I mean, spark plugs are a typical maintenance item that you can do anyways every so often miles. Coils you have to take out anyway when you do it. So it's a good upgrade for long-term reliability thinking for tuning, because when these cars start to make more power, the stock ones tend to fail. So it's a good thing to have. Definitely worth it. You won't get noticeable differences like an exhaust or bigger turbo. I'm talking about like a noticeable difference with the car.
Oh yeah, no, really nothing.
Just your power probably won't cut out when you're in higher RPMs than you have a tuning car. So definitely worth it. Easy install. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Links to the products and everything will be right below the like button in the description. Like this video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, tell us why. We'll answer any comments or questions you guys have down below. And see you guys in the next one.
I'm becoming the best at it and mastering myself and seeing what I have within me. If you decide to drop your buckets where you are and develop your gifts, I grant you, you'll never ever be without. I grant you that your gifts will take you